Hello, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am back in my summer office for now. I don't have a microphone, as you can see. If there is any rumble in the back, it's probably the ocean. You might hear the neighbors, you might hear my parents, you might hear a lot of different sounds than you're accustomed to because it's a different setting. But it is my summer office and it's what we have. It's not the first time I record a video here. I have, I believe, reactions to both, I believe only two, okay? The reaction to Strip It by Christina Aguilera and the reaction to Motomami by Rosalia. And today we have Ariana Grande's new album titled Eternal Sunshine. It's got 13 songs, 35 minutes is the shortest of her career, but I'm excited. Ariana is one of my favorite artists. It's her first album since 2021's Position. I was not a huge fan of Positions. It's probably my least favorite album of hers, right alongside Sweetener, but I have no reason to believe this album is going to be bad because I loved Yes and. Even the original version, I do prefer the remix, which is what we reacted to in the channel, but still, I love the original version. So, without further to say, track number 1, intro, in parentheses, end of the world.
How can I tell if I'm in the right relationship? Aren't you really supposed to know that shit? Feel it in your bones and own that shit. I don't know. Then I had this interaction I've been thinking about for like 5 weeks. Wonder if he's thinking about it too and smiling. Wonder if he knows that that's been what's inspired me. Wonder if he's judging me like I am right now. I don't care. I'd rather tell the truth than make it worse for you. If the sun refused to shine, baby, would I still be your lover? Would you want me there if the moon went dark tonight? And if it all ended tomorrow, would I be the one you're mine, you're mine? And if it all ended tomorrow, would you be the one mine?
Why is this an intro? Why is it only 1 minute and a half? Okay. It's very yours truly. Then again, it is an intro. The intro doesn't always reflect the sound of the album. My Everything is the biggest example of all. So, okay. If it is to be yours truly 2.0, I'm ready. If it isn't, I'm ready as well. Track number 2, bye.
I'm finally moving through my fears. At least I know how hard we tried, both you and me. Didn't we? So I grabbed my stuff quickly, just pulled up in the driveway. It's time. Bye bye, boy, bye. Bye bye. It's over, yeah. Usually I join you on the floor, but this dance ain't for me. But I can't just put up in the driveway. It's time. Bye bye, boy, bye. Bye bye. It's over.
Wow. Enough R&B-ana, enough trappy-ana. She finally let that sound go. That did well. Bye bye. It's in the 2018, it's in 2021. Honestly, it shouldn't have even left 20. It should have never come close to 2018. Sweetness should have never had that stupid, ridiculous sound. But she's finally letting it go. We're back to dance floor. We're back to making pop hits. We're back to making music for the gays and the girls. Enough with that trap shit. Ariana is saying bye. And I am saying bye with it, with my heart filled with joy, because I was dying to see that go. My main issue with Positions is that it sounded too much like Sweetener, is that it sounded too dated, is that it came out in 2021 sounding like it was from 2016. I mean, Sweetener came out in 2018 sounding like it came from 2016. But Ariana was making a banger in 2016. She was making Dangerous Woman, which is to date my favorite album of hers. If Eternal Sunshine keeps giving us tracks like the intro, like Bye and like Yes and, I think we might have some serious competition, but we'll have to wait and see until the end of the album, alright? Next track, Don't Wanna Break Up Again. Also, something I saw is that she wrote or co-wrote all the songs in the album and produced all of them as well, which is something, and it's usually a sign that these songs reflect a moment within the artist's life. And in this case, I mean, it's her first album since 2021, alright? It's been 3 years, so 2020 actually. 2021 was Positions Deluxe. It's her first album since 2020, so yeah, I mean, it was the end of 2020, so kind of like 3 years and a half. So there's quite a bit of things to reflect on here, okay? So we'll try to see what each song is about, but I think Bye might be the end of her relationship with Dalton before she met ginger guy whose name I forgot. I want to say Ethan, but I'm not sure that's it. So yeah, track number 3, Don't Wanna Break Up Again. I'm gonna add it. I mean, I think I'm gonna need more time with it, but I'm definitely not gonna skip it. And I know I'm gonna be listening to this album on repeat for quite some time. And I know I can get a bit more accustomed to it. I know I can grow used to it. And that's honestly what I'm hoping for. I like the song, particularly I love the bridge. Ariana's a bit of a bridge queen herself. There are quite a few songs of hers that my favorite part are the bridge. I mean, one of the songs she hates but I love is Touch It, and that song has an outstanding bridge. And even if this song doesn't grow to become something I like, every album has a few misses. Even Dangerous Woman has Every Day, for instance. So, you know, it's not over for the album yet just because I didn't immediately love this song. Next track, Saturn Returns Interlude. The album is 13 songs long, yet she feels the need to have an interlude and an intro and make the sound like this. Too good a sound, too short an album. You see how the math, it doesn't add up. Alright, let's listen.
When we're all born, Saturn's somewhere, and the Saturn cycle takes around about 29 years. That's when we've got to wake up and smell the coffee, because if we've just been sort of relying on our cleverness or relying, just kind of floating along, Saturn comes along and hits you over the head, hits you over the head, hits you over the head and says, wake up! It's time for you to get real about life and sort out who you really are.
Ooh, it flew! I love it when it flows, and it was so seamless. Okay, on to track number 5, Eternal Sunshine, title track of the album.
I don't care what people say. We both know I couldn't change you. I guess you could say this.
Oh no! Oh no! Why? Oh my god!
Can't rearrange truth. I've never seen someone lie like you do. So much even used to play separate scenes. Now she's in my bed, laying on your chest. Now I'm in my head, wondering how it ends. I'll be the first to say I'm sorry. Now you got me feeling sorry. I showed you all my demons, all my lies. Let you play me like a Atari. Now I think I'm looking in a mirror.
That went on in the back. Oh, it needs to be here again.
How do you feel like when you're in her? I found a couple Annie's on my side. You're just my eternal sunshine, sunshine. So I try to wipe my mind, just so
I actually don't think it matches. I think that's the biggest issue. It's not that it's a trap beat per se, it's that one, it doesn't go with the rest of the album. It sounds out of place. The song sounds like it should be on Sweetener or Positions. But two, it doesn't go with the rest of the song. It doesn't sound cohesive within the song, and it doesn't sound cohesive within the album. That's what it's odd about this. It's not that it sounds bad. It doesn't per se. But it doesn't sound like it belongs. That's the main issue here. It's not a quality issue, it's a cohesion issue.
insane. Rather feel painless, I'd rather forget than know for sure what we could have fought through behind this door. So I close it and move. Yeah. So now we play separate scenes. Now he's in your bed, I'm laying on my chest.
Doesn't it sound like the trap beat is taken away from it? Like it's distracting? Shouldn't this part not have anything? Just the dun 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 that you hear as well as her vocals and the melody that follows it. I don't know. It's sounding weird, and I don't think it's because I don't like it. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like trap as a trend in general. But that's not why I think that's not why I'm not liking this. It's really because it doesn't sound like it belongs here.
I'm in my head, I'm wondering how it ends.
don't know, it's like the references are crashing. She's singing something, she's singing about something, and then we're hearing this sound instead. It should have been a lot more electronic, a lot more on the Good Night and Go side of things. That's what I think this was trying to get, but it didn't. It stayed in the 6:30 side of things, for instance. Yeah, that's a bad one.
Break, can't shake this fate. Rewrite, just like that.
Yeah, so I like the song, but I don't like that element for the reasons I've stated before. One, I'm not a huge fan of the sound as a, in general. Two, I don't think it goes with the album, and I don't think it goes with the song. She's singing something and I'm hearing something else. The lyrics are reflecting a moment, the sound is reflecting something else here. I don't know. I tend to associate this sound a lot with Pete Davidson and the Sweetener days. This is not it. Yeah, this ain't it at all. Okay, next track number 6, nearly halfway through the album already, Supernatural.
Don't want nobody else around me, just need you right here. You're like the only thing that I see, it's crystal clear, and I'm I want you to come claim it. You to come name it.
Alright. I like the bridge once again. I did. But I don't know, something overall. I think I might need more time with it. I mean, nothing is hitting instantly, but everything has potential. I see potential to like Supernatural, as well as I saw potential to like Don't Wanna Break Up Again. Bye and the intro hit instantly. Bye, I think even is probably going to be the next single because it just sounds grand, Supernatural. Alright, I'm okay with it. The bridge was really good yet again, but overall, I feel like it was lacking something. I feel like I needed something else here. And it's short, it's short. Maybe that's what it lacked, some more development perhaps. I felt like the instrumentals were a bit too repetitive throughout the song. I didn't care much for the melody laid out in the chorus. So those might be the issues. But then again, it could be just a matter of getting used to it. So yeah. Next track number 7, True Story.
This is a true story about all the lies you fantasize about you and I. This is a true story about all the games I know you play. No, this is not what I need. Give me love, love, give me love. Not what I want. Give me love, love. It ain't gonna happen to me. Give me love, love, give me love, love, love. Give me love, give me love, 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 love. I'll play the villain if you need me to. I know how this goes. flaws, yeah. I'll be the one you pay to see, play the scene, while the cameras please. Turning like a dime, wasting all the time, sneaking like a creep in the night. But I'll play whatever part you need me to. This is a true story about all the lies you fantasize about you and I. This is a true story about all the games I know you play. No, this is not what I need, not what I want. It ain't gonna happen to me. Give me love now, give me love, give me love, give me love.
Is this the Big Sean? I mean, I know we're a bit. She's a bit late to the party to make a song about this, but not the truth about all the lies you fantasize about you and I. Either Dalton did something really shady that I am not aware of, or this is about Big Sean, because the only person I remember, the only ex of hers that said shit about her was Big Sean. He said something about her vagina. I don't remember the exact words, like quote unquote. Was it like she's got a nice vagina, a little pussy, something like that? That would fit the fantasize part. And then Give Me Love, Love, that has to be about an ex, right? I don't want you to focus on the sex and on the fantasy and all that stuff. I want you to love me. That's all I want. Love, love, give me love, love. But at the same time, that was 2015. That was almost 9 years ago. Surely she would have moved on by now. Right? I don't remember anything happening that would have made the story come back. I mean, yeah, I don't remember. I don't think it happened. I don't think anything happened. It might have, but I don't remember. Also, when she did that interview for the podcast of somebody, she said that there was a song in Nintendo Sunshine that was her own take on Fantasize. Mentally, physically weak. The best song that she's never released. Is this it? It doesn't sound like it, but it kind of does. And she does say the word. Could be, but then again, who is this for? Let's keep listening. Maybe we can pinpoint exactly who it is.
Girl, if you need me to, if it makes you feel better, I'll be the one you love to hate. Can't relate, too much on my plate. See it in your eyes, you got too much time. The fun you like to pay for my demise. But I'll
Pay for my demise? What? Who is this Jew?
But you need me to, and I'll be good in it too. This is a true story about all the lies you fantasize about you and I. This is a true story about all the games I know you play. Give me love, love what I want. I love what I need. Ain't gonna happen to me. Give me love, give me love, give me love, give me love.
Well, it's a great song. Let me add this to my library. I love the production. It's so dark, so gloomy. Also the lyrics. Who is this to? I mean, the only one whose story checks out with this is... Well, when did she marry? When did she marry? Didn't she get married in 2022? I think she got married before, after Positions. So this could still still be a story about her breaking up with Pete, but it also doesn't check out because she broke up with Pete in 2018. And this story should have been either in Positions or even Thank You Next. Even almost got married, and for Pete I'm so thankful. So like that already happened. Water Under the Bridge. Then again, Big Sean is Water Under the Bridge, but it's the only because the Pay for My Demise part. Who did that? Who did that? Is this about maybe a journalist that printed out the story that she had cheated on her man with? Oh, could this be her own version of Obsessed, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I might be reaching. Because I'm gonna pay for my demise. I don't know. I don't know to whom this could be. I think something really dark happened between Dalton and her. And the stories that we've been hearing. This is the true story. About her cheating on Dalton with I forgot his name. With Ginger guy. That guy who she's with now. That's not actually the truth. This is the true story. Dalton did something really shady. Again, imagining this is about him because I don't know who this could be about. The only person that comes to mind is Big Sean because of the fantasized part. But other than that, I don't know. I'm really stuck here. All I have is guesses. What's yours? Let me know. Track number 9, track number 8, The Boy Is Mine. Boy is mine, mine, mine.
How can it be you and me? Like you think to be, can unsee it, but I don't wanna cross those scenes. I'm usually so unproblematic, so independent. Tell me why? 'Cause the boy is mine. Like something about it is made for somebody like me.
Wicked is the best thing that ever happened to this woman's diction. She sounds so clear. I had my doubts after I heard the 10th anniversary edition of Yours Truly. I thought she had maybe overworked her voice because it sounded very weak. Now I'm sure she didn't. She was just trying to go for something in that style. But here, I can actually hear it. Wicked is the best thing that happened to this woman's voice. Ow! The slow down. The boy is ow!
Be a reason why
It's that slow. The boy is mine.
Accountability for all these years. Promise you I'm not usually
produce this shit? Did she produce credits? She did. She did produce this one. God, she's... Watch out. Watch the fuck out. She's been producing some bangers. Ooh. Okay. Okay, no, here's where it's at. Next track, Yes and. Third one in a row that I like. This is where it's at. Dancing on, gonna be young, I'm gonna be at the bed. Wow, it's so weird, it's so interesting. I've discussed that in the comments, and now I've grown so used to listening to the remix that this sounds empty. I've discussed that in the comments with one of you guys. The main issue I had with this song is that Ariana Grande's songs are usually very rich and very full, and you can hear a lot of things. Her backgrounds are never empty. There's always ad-libs, stacked vocals, production filling it, and this one is different. She tried to do something different. There are stacked vocals, but the ad-libs are not there. They are not present. And what you have instead is that the beat is the sole thing that fills the song. To me, that sounded empty on my first listens. It took me until my maybe fourth or fifth listen to actually go there and to understand what she was trying to achieve. With that being said, I do prefer the version with Mariah because it sounds more like something Ariana usually puts out, because the bits that are empty, Mariah fills it, and the backgrounds are not lackluster. I think the background in this song to this day is lackluster because other than the beat, what do you have? Very few things, if anything at all, at certain sections. That's my main issue with this song. With that being said, now I accept it as it is, but I still prefer the remix for this exact reason. And now that I'm listening to the OG version, I'm just sitting here and thinking, wow, it sounds so odd. Where is the rest of it? That's my point about the original and the remix. And if you find yourself in a dark situation, just turn on your light and be like, yes, and you. Next track number 10, We Can't Be Friends. In parentheses, wait for your love. This is about who I think it's about.
I didn't think you'd understand me. How could you ever even try? I don't wanna tiptoe, but I don't wanna hide. Be alright. We can't be friends. Not I'd like to just pretend. You cling to your papers and pens. Wait until you like me again. Wait for your love, my love. I'll wait for your love. Me and my
Wow! Carly Rae Jepsen? Hayley Kiyoko? Halsey? What is this off mainstream late 2010s pop synth masterpiece is this? What in the late 2010s is happening?
We sit in silence. Baby girl, it's just me and you. 'Cause I don't wanna argue, but I don't wanna fight. My tongue, yeah, I think I'd rather die. You got me misunderstood, but at least I look this good. We can't be friends.
Wow.
But I'd like to just pretend. You cling to your papers and pens. Wait until you like me again. Wait for your love. I'll wait for your love. I know that you're late. I don't like how you paint me. You don't still here hanging. Know what your name is.
I'm going crazy. I think I'm going into. I can't believe my ears. I can't believe what I'm listening. It's this. Is this? Yes, it is. Is this still the? This is outstanding. Wow.
It's something like a daydream, but I feel so seen in the night. Something now that's only me, and baby, that's all I need. We can't be friends, but I'd like to just pretend. You cling to your papers and pens. Wait until you like me again. Wait for your love.
Wow.
I'll wait for your love. I'll wait for your love. I'll wait for your love.
Wow. I'm tearing up. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. God. Did she produce this as well? But she did. Damn. This is the sound we wanted. This is the sound we wanted. Wow, it was so similar to a lot of artists I love, to a lot of sounds I loved from the 2010s. It reminded me so much of Robin's Dancing on My Own. That's the main inspiration, I think, for this song. Is the main thing that I heard it and I captured it. I was like, Robin? And then again, of course, all the other songs that were inspired by Robin. I mean, Kyoko, Halsey, back in the late 2010 days, you know. Actually, the mid to late 2010 days. Halsey changed her style a lot recently, but up until Hopeless Fountain Kingdom, you could still kind of hear something like this. Haley Kiyoko, Robin again, Troye Sivan in the Blue Neighborhood days. The off-mainstream, basically, everything that was pop music, that was non-mainstream, had somewhat of an awakening of this sound. Carly Rae Jepsen as well, and I think it was perfectly done by Ari here. Loved it, absolutely did. Track number 11, I Wish I Hated You. Okay.
Hung all my clothes in the closet you made. Your shoes still in boxes, I send them your way, hoping life brings you no new pain. I rearrange my memories, I try to rewrite my life, but no matter how I try to. I wish I hated you, I wish that weren't true, wish there was worse to you, I wish you were worse to me. Yeah, I wish I hated you, our shadows. Yeah, I wish I hated you.
Yeah, I didn't like this one. This one, it's the first one I genuinely did not like. I don't see even the potential of this growing in me. I thought it was very boring. After I understand the need to kind of slow down, maybe after a bop and a half that was We Can't Be Friends, but she went from a 10 to a 2, and I'm not comfortable with it at all. She could have gone from a 10 to like 7 and 8, then leave this as like the last song. I mean, yeah, but I don't, yeah, no. No, I didn't like this one. It was boring. The production repeated itself to death. I so wish this had been done differently. It, you know, a title like this, it had the potential of being a good song, but it wasn't. And yeah, a miss. This was definitely the miss in the album, in my opinion. So okay, next track number 12, second to last track, Imperfect for You.
My boy, come take my hand, throw your guitar and your clothes in the backseat. My love, we crashed and we burned, now I just can't go where you don't go. And usually I'm fucked up, anxious, too much, but I love you like you need me to. Imperfect boy, I'm messy, completely de-stressed, but I'm fucked up, anxious, too much, but I love you like you need me to. Imperfect boy, I'm messy, completely de-stressed, but I'm not like that since I met you. Imperfect boy.
Okay. Imperfect for You was an improvement over I Wish I Hate You, but let's not forget, I gave I Wish I Hate You a 2. This is like a 4. Sure, you double the note, but it's still under a 5. So I don't know. I also was not a huge fan of this one. I didn't hate it. I leave that for I Wish I Hated You, but I didn't like it either. It's a song that exists, but I probably would skip it if I heard it, the album again, when I hear the album again. If there's something to skip to, because next track is the last track, which is Ordinary Things featuring Nonna. Oh my god, her grandma. This is going to be good. This is going to be good.
We could go pop all the champagne in California. We could have omakase in Tokyo if you wanna. Hypothetically, we never gonna be an ordinary thing as long as I'm with you. I'm stuck running real late.
off that train, it was like God Almighty arrived. It was like seeing daylight. I mean, I could have jacked up and left a million times, you know, not that we never fought. You can overcome that. You know, it's very easy. And as I told her, never go to bed without kissing goodnight. It's the worst thing to do. Don't ever do that. And if you can't, and if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you're in the wrong place. Get out.
Yeah, it's it's a very true statement, and now you can kind of see how Ari keeps on going from man to man, and how she keeps on having these relationships that don't really last. She's always been very close to her grandma, and you can tell her grandma means a lot to her. And we've had her in songs ever since at least Bloodline, and that was 5 years ago almost. No, it was 5 years ago. It was February 2019. Now it's March 2024. It's been 5 years. So for quite some time, half a decade, we've known that her grandma means a lot to her musically and in her life as well. And now that we have this statement, we can kind of understand that what Ari wants is something that her grandma has. And if she doesn't hit that standard, if she realizes she's in it and she sees that it's not in that level, she follows her grandma's advice. Get out. And she does. Times are different. Alright, her grandma must be 80 something. Back then people got married early on, so maybe she got married at 20 something, 30 at most. This has been some 60 years. 1960s are not the 2020s. I don't think we can expect to have a relationship similar to what our grandparents did. As lovely as that relationship was a reflection of the time they were having it. They were alive, the time they first met, the time they married, the time they got together, the time they got to spend together. I have never seen her mentioning her grandfather, so I'm imagining that man died quite some time ago. If he did it in his life, I'm sorry, I just unalived him, but I have never heard her mention her nonno, only her nonna. So I don't think it's very healthy to follow that advice verbatim. I think it's a good thing to have standards and to want your standards to be met. But maybe don't commit. Don't go into it so far if you're not sure. I am not against the fact, I'm not here slut shaming her. I think she has the right to have as many men as she wants. I'm a Taylor Swift fan. You know, I'm a Swiftie. I know what it is to have, to be a fan of someone who's had many men. I know what it's like to have to fight for her integrity or something silly like that on the internet because they keep accusing her of having many men. I'm not against the fact that Ari has several men. She has less than Taylor still. You know, it's easier to keep the count. I don't give a fuck, honestly. But the commitment part, you know, Taylor's had several men. She's never got married. She's never been engaged. She makes sure it's the right person before committing. Ari doesn't, and I think that's the issue here. I understand it because I'm a Cancer as well as she is. That we want to be committed. Yes, I understand that. Alright? and she has this great model of what it's like to have a great, almost movie-like relationship within her family. A person that was very close to her, that is very close to her, that influenced her a lot musically and personally as well. However, I think this constant need of making sure that's what it is can be executed differently. I don't think getting engaged, which is what she did with Pete, is gonna solve that. I don't think getting married, which is what she did with Dalton, is gonna solve that. You can make sure that this person is or isn't the right one for you without doing all that. Getting married is lovely. I'm assuming, I don't know, I've never gotten married, but it's a lovely feeling that should be done with someone that you're sure is what you want. And I don't say that for yourself. I say that for the other person, because you may have an opinion of them, but they may not have the same opinion of yours. And having some emotional responsibility is always good. Not just when you're a public person, not just when you're an artist, which is what she is, but simply as a basic human being thing. It's decent, and honestly, it's nice. And we should always at least try to be nice, right? Yeah. With that being said, that was it for the album. That was it for the song. I didn't like the song that much, but the final statement kind of saved it because I had a lot of things to talk about it. But yeah, that was it for the album. I liked half of it, alright? Intro, Bye, Don't Wanna Break Up Again, True Story, The Boy Is Mine, Yes and We Can't Be Friends. 7 out of 13. I mean, I like Saturn Returns. That was the interlude. I guess you could say 7 out of 12, maybe? Or even 8 out of 13. Just to kind of balance it up, because I hardly consider interlude songs. I mean, some of the times I don't consider intro songs, but a minute and a half, I think it's a decent length to be considered a song, and I would not skip it if played. So that's that. With all of that being said, it's a good album. It's a great album even, okay? It has potential for awards competition. It's definitely gonna be up for a few Grammys. It might take Best Pop Vocal Album, which is something she has already taken before with Sweetener. It is better than at least half her discography. It's better than Sweetener. It's miles better than The Positions. And it's better than My Everything as well. I have seen some publications, critics, journalists, whatnot, people, even fans saying it's the best of her career. I would not say it is. I don't think I would even put it in the top 3. My top 3 hasn't changed. Dangerous Woman, Thank You Next, Yours Truly. It's number 4, clearly. It's, as I said, better than The Positions, better than Sweetener, and better than My Everything as well. So it's currently sitting in the mid of her discography. It's a great album. It is not the best of her career. It has some pacing issues. It has a very weak second quarter and a very weak ending as well. The first 3 tracks are outstanding, and track 7 through 10 is great. Again, outstanding even, I would say, because yeah, outstanding. I loved the 4. But Saturn Returns through Supernatural, kind of boring. Eternal Sunshine, so out of place within the album. Nothing else sounds like it. And then the ending, I Wish I Hated You, quite boring. Imperfect for You, a little better, but still not in the same level as The Boy Is Mine, True Story, Yes and Can Be Friends, whatever. And the ending, the closing track, good, but kind of not, but kind of yes. It's a bit complicated. I probably would listen to this album and end at We Can't Be Friends. I would give it the folklore treatment. And at Betty, you know? Skip Peace, skip Hoax. When I'm listening to the deluxe, listen to the Lakes, but that's it. Here I would probably do the same thing. I would listen to the album. When We Can't Be Friends ended, I would end it as well. So yeah, but you know, it's better than the positions, so it's a step in the right direction for me. But yeah, that was it for today, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. If you've got any other requests, please tell me. I'm more than free to react to them, as I always am. I do hope to see you in my next video. Bye.